Bye, Mommy, baby, and doggy. Have a good walk. Okay? You're so cute. Good morning. Oh, it feels so good to be home. You wanna go inside? Good morning, Brownie. Oh, you showing off? You showing all your skills? Hi. Oh, so sweet, baby. We are back home, and I can't even express how good it feels to be here and just soaking in all the things that I love about our place. And so this morning we are getting out nice and early, and we are doing an animal switch. Everyone is getting new homes. So over here we've got our grown-up, they're a few weeks old now, grown-up guinea fowl. And so we need this coop for our baby chicks that are in our kitchen that are getting way too big. They need to come into the coop. They are going to go into the big mobile coop, which our teenagers were kicked out of a handful of days ago. So our teenagers are still learning to go into the big coop. And then I think we're gonna bring everybody to either the front yard or maybe to the side yard, and we're gonna try to keep everybody together. We really want all the animals to live very cohesively, and so we really want them to develop that relationship. But no matter what, guineas don't domesticate like chickens. And no matter where I go, they like to run. But do you notice how big they are? You can see they're kind of getting into their, getting into their adult body shape, a little bit rounder. And they're starting to get all speckled. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I love about guineas? Is they are like a pack. They get stressed if they are not together. And that loud squawking is usually a very much someone gets separated and they are gonna go find that one. And it's such a beautiful, I think that's the really fun thing we learned at the Homestead conference. Brownie! What is happening? Hi. Are you stuck? Do you need help? What are you doing? Wow. Wow, that's intense. Jump. There you go. Good girl. So I'm sorry we kind of got behind on editing videos, so this is coming out a little while after, a few weeks after the actual Homestead Festival. But if you follow me on Instagram, which is where we share everything most live, you kind of got to see a little glimpse of the Homestead Festival, and it was so life-giving. And we went in there praying to answer our why, for us to really find a deep understanding of where we are going from here and understanding our why. And it's so funny because Jessica Sowards, which runs Roots and Refuge on YouTube, she is where I learned a lot of gardening. For those of you who are new to gardening, that is a lot where I learned. I learned a lot from Whispering Willow Farms, which is Jill, who I also got to see. And I also learned a lot from M.I. Gardner, who is up in Michigan. But it was funny because Miss Jessica, her speech she gave, her sermon she gave, her motivation, her inspiration she gave. Awesome. So awesome. Good job. But her title was Knowing Your Why. And we just both, like, when she started speaking, we both got very bug-eyed and we were like, this is literally exactly what we've been praying for. And for her, it was very specifically to homesteading, but I wish anybody who struggles with infertility could also hear that, because when you go through a certain major life struggle, I feel like you hear a lot of things in that lens. And so I hear a lot of things through the lens of someone who goes through infertility, and it was incredible for that as well. But we were gone for a couple of days and I literally was like teary, like wanting to come home to our animals. Like, we love our animals so much. Oh, they are so wonderful. Buttercup, I think, there you are. She's underneath the deck. All the questions I'm getting of, is it really smelly putting a makeshift barn underneath your deck? I will repeat, this is not the long-term plan. She is under our deck because we have some construction and grading issues over by the barn. We can't get anybody. So if anybody is local to Nashville area and has a connection to someone who does grading, and I wouldn't say landscaping in a pretty way, I just mean more of like a grading and water management. If someone is a professional in that, please reach out. I will put our email in the description below. Please reach out. We are having a really hard time. I understand everyone is backed up, but when your husband went to town on a skid steer in your backyard, and now you're waiting for a professional to come tighten things up, spruce things up, smooth things out, it's hard waiting. Buttercup, you want to come say hi? Good morning, baby. I would say I missed Buttercup the most. She gave me a very sweet welcome coming home. Hi, baby. But we've been gone for a couple of days, so Pooper Scooper is going to be on my to-do list today if it doesn't totally rain me out. So you can see Philip already started the job. We pulled down the fence. He is driving the teenage mobile chicken coop over to our new spot. We'll be moving the grown-ups, we'll be moving the baby chicks, we'll be moving the guinea fowl. Whew. And look at them all just grazing, and I really hope they are pecking through and scratching up and spreading out all of the cow pies. That is the beauty of permaculture. Hi, rooster. Do you guys know that that's one of our roosters? So far we don't have a mean rooster, and I'm very thankful.
Uppy.
Uppy?
Yeah.
Yeah? You comfy now? Yeah. We went thinking we were going to find our why for homesteading, in the sense, is there a business that we want to birth out of our homestead? And we are still processing, and we're really excited to spend some time talking with each other and dreaming together. But we left with our why being different than we thought. And homesteading and animals and the garden is something that we love, and so it'll kind of be sprinkled in here, but we're really excited to keep going on writing some materials that have been in the works for a while, and really focusing on the thing that we love and we are passionate about, which is family building and healthy living and infertility. So I am just out here outside. I literally could just lay down in the grass. Don't worry, guys, the cow hasn't been over here in a while. No cow patties. There could be chickens that free range. I could be laying in chicken poop right now, and I don't care. By the way, if you guys don't know about grounding, go ahead and look it up. So good for you. Hi, baby. You want to come lay with me? You want to show them when we were gone? You slipped a little bit.
I put a Band-Aid on.
Put a Band-Aid on it. Got a little owie on her face.
I tumbled down the stairs in the French.
Yeah, that's what happens when we don't tie our shoelaces, right? Unfortunately.
Mommy, lay down.
You want to lay down too?
But it's sunny and
Right.
I can't open my eyes.
It's cloudy. It's actually very nice.
How come you are opening your eyes?
Just take some practice. And if it's too bright, you just kind of, maybe you need a hat like Mommy. Oh, okay.
Callie, are you holding Gentle?
You're not holding Gentle? Who are you holding?
I don't know who this is.
That's just a beautiful buff Orpington that loves you.
I'm gonna go find Gentle.
If you guys didn't know, Callie is our chicken whisperer. I kid you not, from the beginning, when chickens would get out and escape and run and we would have to wrangle some, she was able to catch them. She walks up to them, they kind of stop and squat, and she's able to pick up all of them. It's wild how much she is just a chicken whisperer. She loves it. She loves animals. But I will ask you guys, and I would love feedback, because we don't necessarily want to spend our time doing some things that you guys aren't excited about, but we have, let's say, different writing materials, reading materials for different topics of our life, if that's a vague enough way of saying it. My question is, if you guys could leave it in the comments for me, of things that you would like us to focus on things to share. Maybe why you found us, how you found us. And I know it's hard because we only will get a fraction of some comments, and majority of the people that watch, I'm not sure why they're here. Whether it's just enjoyment of our family, whether maybe you've been through infertility, or family or friends have, or you're excited about healthy living. That is probably one of our biggest passions. It's been since I was a kid. Good job, chickies. Scratch up those cow pies. Spread out that manure. We love you guys for that. You want Callie on the hop on?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it, the hop on? Hop on. Literally, when Philip's driving the ATV, she's yelling to get on, but she calls it the hop on. And it kind of has a D in it, so it's almost hop-od.
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 Which is what you call me.
Which I call you, hot-bod. Hot-bod. Morning. Doesn't it feel good to be home?
Are you fueled up from your conference?
I'm very fueled up. I just love it here. I'm so happy to be home.
Yeah, our like laundry list of like things that we want and to achieve this year grew.
Can you hold?
I can hold.
I gotta go bug spray out. I'm so sorry.
Our laundry list of things that we want to get done this year grew. We actually took a lot of things off our list so that we could manage being a little more healthy and balanced. It feels as though we learned so much about not having to rush it, not having to like try to get so many different things done, but structurally and like in the most significant sense, how do we maintain health and balance in order here? Callie?
Yeah.
How was your day? What do you want to do tonight?
The whole family play Uno.
Oh, the whole family play Uno? Do you want to have a game night?
Mm-hmm.
I think we can make that happen. Mom, did you know that the kids want to have a Uno night? All right, time to move everything.
Okay, next question. Does anyone know a really good diesel mechanic in the Nashville area? Our battery keeps dying. We keep having issues with turning on the truck. If we don't turn it on every few days.
What are you doing? One of the reasons why I bought this truck is because the diesel engine that it is has inside of it, what was built in the early 2000s and like the late 90s, is like an indestructible diesel engine. It's one of the best diesel engines that they ever put into any truck that was kind of pre-2018. There are better trucks out there, but those trucks are about 3 to 4 times more expensive than this truck. But, and there's a but, when you have old mechanic, when you have old components, and there's not any bells and whistles, it is harder sometimes to diagnose electrical problems because there's no extra fancy computers like in the new trucks that cost $80,000, $70,000. Because I bought this truck for the engine. I know that's boring to probably most of you, but I find it to be interesting that there are things that are still 20 years old that, in my mind, function better than things of today. When I speak to the reliability of this, it has had problems, but those problems in relative cost to fix it are still a value to us than having to have a massive car loan for a new truck. Really, the only issue here is I can't figure out how or why it's grounding out and why when the truck is off, it's expelling energy and draining the batteries. And so I have to turn it on, especially in the wintertime. I have to turn it on every 2 days if I don't drive at all or don't plan to drive. I still have to turn it on just to get those battery and alternator going because there's some sort of electrical power draw that I have to figure out, and I'm just not electrically savvy and I just don't know that stuff, and I struggle deeply with this world of electronics. So we've got to get this charged up. We just got it coiled up with some electric cables, and we are just putting like a battery charger. This battery charger, because I have 2 mega huge batteries in this truck. But it does tell me, and I did learn something, that this happening in the summer when it's warm means that when it happens in the winter, it's not just because batteries are getting cold, it's because there is a power draw issue. So we have to fix that power draw issue. We have to get to that. But all in all, I absolutely love this truck. I love that it didn't cost a lot of money in relativity to what trucks cost. Now, we are going to, Alex, right now, move this coop, try to not hit the truck, put them right here, switch the birds, add the new birds from inside to this coop.
Perfect.
And then pray that in a couple hours, maybe after lunchtime, we will have a truck that works and we can move it. Because this whole system of chickens are going to move this mulch over the orchard. We're going to try to integrate them with the pigs.
Pretty much have all of our birds outside of our bedroom window.
Yes.
So the roosters will be encouraged to start crowing and wake us up bright and early.
Bright and early.
Perfect.
Insomnia hit me so hard last night, so.
I heard that the guinea fowl, though, outside of the bedroom window is probably worse than a rooster.
Okay, terrific.
So they can't stay here too long,
Okay.
so they don't think that this is their domain.
Okay.
They want to be out there.
I'm good with that.
That's what I've been told.
I'm good with that. Friends, how are you doing today? I have to go get a new battery. Comment down below and let us know if you guys have any summer projects that you guys are working on.
And the boys have done well. Okay, the two coops are now sitting next to each other. And then hopefully the little coop door will open to the big coop door and we can just usher them. Because trying to catch guinea fowl, I will tell you, is, I wouldn't say impossible, but it's not easy. Let's see, the pack moves together. Go ahead, girls. That is so easy, because they're such a pack animal. That is so awesome.
Okay, so now we got to pull this back and close the door.
Okay. Good!
Yay, family!
See, I had a good idea.
Great idea, Grandpa.
We can move it.
Because if they get to know each other really close, then they'll be part of the same family, and then they will be less likely to fly away.
Yes.
Guys would never know, but it's never dull around here. Okay, guineas are in their new coop. Baby chicks are getting ready to come outside, and Brownie is climbing a tree. Brownie, you are very high. Kinsley's nervous. She is, can you see her? She's right there. I think that's a good angle though, Kins. I think she's gonna be able to figure out how to get down. There she goes.
She was all the way up there.
She was way high.
She was all the way up there and then came down.
All the way up where? Up here?
Yeah.
Wow. But look at her coming down. She's learning. Snapping. Big girl. She's in the tree.
Again?
Again. Oh, there's a thorn. There's a thorny branch she's not liking. Oh, good jump. Brownie, are you going to figure out how to do it? Kinsley, you want to stay and watch her? Make sure she's okay? Okay. All right. We'll have some babysitters over here. It looks like Daddy's getting on moving the baby chicks. She's meowing? Okay, I'll come get her in a second. All right, Daddy-o.
The other waterer. The other green one. The big. Where is that?
You want to hold a baby chick?
The guineas
Yeah.
are so pretty.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Okay,
Those
they
guinea fowl are so beautiful.
are going to be friends. You think they're pretty?
I think they're so pretty.
Oh, I'm so glad because a lot of people think guineas are ugly.
No, they're so cute.
They're cute. Okay, friends. Friends. What do you want to hold?
Can you remind them that these were dollar chickens?
Phil, we're doing a quick reminder. Why do we have more baby chicks? They were $1. How do you say no to dollar chicks? You don't. But yes, we have too many chickens. I'll throw that out there. I'll admit it. Chicken math, it does happen on this property. But we also really like to give, and I was talking about figuring out our why. And our why, our homestead, that's really just our love, our passion, our hobby, just what we like. We like to share. It's part of a little ministry of many, many, many eggs that we give away. But we're finding the balance of how does this incorporate, and I feel like God is really teaching us that the homestead part of our lives is really going to be incorporated in a really cool way.
You want them?
You want them?
Hold up.
Hold them.
Oh, here's the water.
Here, you want to get inside? Here. Here. You can go in. I'm just going to close you in, okay? Hey, don't torment them though. Oh my gosh, the giant is about... This is pretty much Godzilla to them. Hold it. It's okay.
Mommy, hold him.
You can hold him.
You gonna get one?
Yeah.
Good job, Cassidy. Good job. You show me? Are you a little scared? What do you think, Chloe? Chloe, they're probably afraid of you.
Back up, Chloe.
Back up, Chloe. Back up, Chloe. Cassidy, is this how we lost all of the guinea fowl last week? Mama? I think this is how we lost them.
Looks like it.
What are you doing, buddy? You trying to open or close? Open, close. Ready? Close. No, not in. No, thank you. If you guys are having animals outside and want to just have quick access to their food, one of our money-saving tricks that we've shared many times is Walmart's bakery usually will sell you buckets for like $1. These are not actually them right now, but they will sell you white buckets with white gasket lids, and they're amazing. And for $1, you can kind of host a lot of your poultry food at the same place where you guys are going to be feeding them, so that, you know, predators won't get in it for the most part. But this is great because they're on totally different feed right now. They're on their organic chicken feed. These guinea fowl are actually on a wild game, wild bird food, which is a higher protein content. Anyway, little fun fact as we clean up, throw things away. We move things 5 times around here until it's in its proper spot. Right now, this is our little trash can area, and we have rain coming today, so we're just trying to batten down the hatches, buckle down, and get a few things done prior to rain coming in. So we got to move the big chickens over here. The truck won't start, and we'll be able to get them over there shortly.